is a story about life and death. After a normal day of playing basketball, my friend Dave suddenly fainted and lost consciousness as we were leaving. He grunted painfully and dropped onto the floor. At that point, I was shocked initially, but suddenly something kicks in like, the prophecy is true. Then I looked around the surrounding to check if the environment is safe, and I decided to move Dave to somewhere else because the basketball court was too hot. This is to prevent any more damage or danger caused by anything that might be present in the environment to harm the victim again. I rushed to him to check if he is conscious, and obviously he's not. Then I carry him to someplace safe. Since I was alone, I have no choice but to call the EMS by myself. It is best to ask someone else at the scene to call for EMS and provide clear information to the handler. I put him down nicely and put my fingers at his neck to check his pulse. At the time I felt no pulse, so I lowered my ear to his nose and looked at his chest. This is to check if the victim is still breathing or not. If no pulse is felt, the victim's heart has stopped, and if no breathing sound is heard and the chest is not moving, the victim has stopped breathing. And it turns out he was not breathing either, so I raised his chin and opened his mouth. These actions are to open the victim's airway and check if there are any foreign objects obstructing the airflow. This has to be done to ensure the success of CPR. Now I must start performing CPR. I must save Dave. To perform CPR, overlap your palms and interlace your fingers. Place them on the chest of the victim. Lock your elbows and straighten your back. This allows you to use your body weight during compression and save some energy. Begin compression at 100 to 120 beats per minute, 1 to 2 inches deep. Sing Dancing Queen in your head and follow the beat. These compressions are to imitate the normal pumping of a heart through external force. When the heart stops, blood which carries oxygen throughout the body, especially to the brain, stops flowing. As time goes by, the brain will get damaged because of lack of oxygen. Permanent brain damage starts about 4 minutes after the heart stops, and the victim will die very soon. So, with each compression, pressure is built up in the circulation system to push blood around the body and to the brain to prevent any damage caused by lack of oxygen. Do not stop until the victim regains consciousness or professional EMS personnel arrives. And so, I continued doing it until the ambulance arrived. In the future, if you ever find yourself in a story like this, remember the DRABC principle. DRABC stands for Danger, check the area and make sure it's safe. Response, check for signs of consciousness in the casualty. Airway, blockage of throat. Breathing, can the casualty breathe clearly? Circulation, pulse or heart beating. You have to check each one of them when you see someone in danger. If the victim has no pulse and breathing, start CPR immediately. Every second matters. The longer the victim stays unconscious, the closer one is to death.